pray we are not too late. The end to the song. Aymeric is desperate to fly to Ishgar's defense. Ishgard would not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. Know you then what this roar portendeth? Portendeth?
Aye. I must return to my city without delay.
Then we shall lend you our wings. Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, together bring an end to his wrathful song. Come, we must ride into battle. Look at this riding off into the distance. On Dragonback. Oh, that guy's dead.
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns. Ugh. We must hold!
Oh man, that one's in its mouth. They're getting overwhelmed, that's for sure.
By the Fury. That one is the size of Nidhogg.
Commander!
are late, warrior of light.
No, you. Oh, the standoff. Whew. Where therefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Abandon this war, Shade. The suffering thou sowest servest to no end. Servest no end. Servest no end. The traitors' progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal and seek now to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be assuaged, nor our loss forgotten, but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance and be at peace. What soft-headed ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with the vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. Mayhap her cloying perfume hath made thee forget the stench of our blood, our brood sister's lifeblood. Thou darest speakest thus of my beloved? Ah, so the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I feared thy heart's fire had long since gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. Oh. 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 Here we go. Dragon battle. Yo, what's floating? Oh man, he tore off his wing. Ugh. Thou art weak, Hraesvelga, a slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin who should rightfully be his prey. For 1,000 years have I fought without cease, and thou didst think to prevail against me? Glory is not in thy victory, Shade. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope I have entrusted to another. Thine eye, what hast thou done? Yo, what's up? Fool, thou wouldst trust a mortal with thy strength? I know thee, 'twas thou who didst intrude upon my lair and best a half of me. But now I am whole, and naught in creation shall deny me my vengeance. Let's go, Nidhogg. Let's go. This is also one of my favorite intros to a fight. Oh, there he is. Just you and me, Nidhogg. The final steps of faith. Ooh, I was about to say, I know I'm not joining anybody. Yeah, I was just saying. All right. Oh man, that's actually gonna hurt. I did the wrong one. Oh man, yeah, this is actually hurting. I gotta be careful. I'm actually hurting. Oh crap. Oh. Come, my children, claim thy vengeance. It's rightfully thous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm about to die. With me no way to actually heal myself? Yep, there it is. I can definitely do this as Paladin, so I'll have a way to heal myself. Oh no, why is there lag? Oh no, I don't want to see lag. Please no lag. Oh, that is a wrong thing I wanted to do. Hey, look, this is going much better than it already did. Alright. We got this, we got this. The order died already. It's my freaking Dragoon. Look upon the fool who dared to embrace my power. Witness the dark wings that beat about his shriveled soul. Champions of man, hearken to my fury. Thy final verse is sung. Come on, target him, please. Thou hast survived my song, curse thee, thine eye race Velga. Oh, what did it? Oh, my request cast didn't even get in. Come on, get over here, please. Why aren't you getting closer? Oh, it was lagging. Are you serious? Oh man, why am I getting lag? I don't like lag. Please no lag. no danger of falling off, so that should be fine anyway. Brute brother, thou hast doomed me, but if I must meet my end, then all shall burn upon my pyre. I should be fine, I think. Yeah, I should be fine. Ow. Ow. Oh man, I missed my chance to use Infader, but yeah, it's fine. Confeteor, sorry. Bellows. Oh crap, I mistimed it again. Yeah, it's fine. We're doing fine. Almost there. Done. Slain twice by mortal hands. That's what I wanted to say. There. So yeah, we reached the point where I can't just casually do it the way I want to now. Dragoon did put up a good fight, though. It just had no way to really heal itself. I mean, it obviously has the two options, but it's not enough to sustain me. I saw that freaking paladins got a little scared there. Estidian. Alright, let's switch back to Dragoon. It's not gonna let me. Crap. Well, it's fine.
Estidian!
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey.
I would ask
One last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me. Now, while I have the beast subdued!
Stinian, We're here to save you, not kill you.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Who's that? Oh, it's Zale. No. Oh, Siobhan! They make him emotional. Oh. Undone by mortal will. Wither now? Our fallen comrades.
Soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a bind of plea to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope, by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
Yeah, as cool as that was, it would have been better if they went opposite directions. Don't exactly want to keep the eyes together. And right, guys, you don't feel like the eyes are gone just by doing that, right? It's just like, we didn't destroy them. Someone can just pick them up. Someone can just pick them up. But we saved our boy Stinian. Hopefully.
He lives.
Okay.
Oh, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
I mean, I knew that, but
Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
I gotta feign some ignorance for YouTube, you know?
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
Dude, how can you fly? You like lost the wing. The Horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the winds.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Then our alliance hath served its purpose.
Ustra udin instra an hesnesh.
Thou didst wield the power I granted thee well, 'Twas thine own skill and not mine eye which earned thee victory.
One in nest igman. Cave
I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare you well, children of man. Wait, so, do you want your eye back, or did we expend his eye? Is he just gone forever? Did we give back his eye? Did anyone catch that?
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Speak without no. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed, but no, the past is done, and we must look for the future. To the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. Heroes of the hour. Alphino seems distracted. Your battle with Nidhogg's shade will beget many an epic ballad, Firemac, and rightly so. It was without doubt one of your more epochal victories. Though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lycia and beg news of his condition. Alright, so we're going to the usual place. Also, I'm obviously going to be a Dragoon. I'm going to continue being a Dragoon until we actually finish this patch. At which point, I can stop being a Dragoon. Fortunately, we reached that point, like I said, that, you know, DPS can't handle trials on their own. You can still do the dungeon. You can still do the dungeon, though. Let's see. I forgot Knight. Firemac, Master Alphino, my honored friends, as if winning Hraesvelgr to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid of us of his rude brother. I know not to thank you. Hold on, I gotta say that right. Master Firemac, Master Alphino, my honored friends, as if winning Hraesvelgr to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his rude brother. I know not how to thank you. I gave her a little too high of a pitch there. Or too... I don't know. I don't know the word. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of this day were Firemac and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shade through strength of arms, and the other through the strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely, as Sir Emmerich is never long for Estinian's bedside, I will send word from the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Firemac, 'twould seem that we are awaited at Forton Manor. So To the last vigil! Huzzah! Oh, we are getting lag. Man, yesterday was good, but today we're getting lag. So great. Awesome. Stuff, just what I like to hear. Look, I don't want this guy a little bow here. Whew.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure.
Oh god, I forgot to take off the helmet.
Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
I'm sorry, you know what? It's fine. We're gonna keep the helmet on.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim.
I'm sure we smiled.
And continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Wyverns. Silent laughter.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second there. Yes, Alphino has grown.
In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light.
Mm-hmm.
Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Well, no, I'm gonna take off the helmet. It's... damn, I can't believe I forgot to do that. There. Alright, back. Literally right back we go. Yup, yup. Inquire after. As I was gonna say, Alphino, that's not Alphino. Istinian is resting in our infirmary. The sickbeds are our front line now, and the battle to save the wounded continues unabated. I didn't get her the voice, but you know what? I don't care. Firemac, my friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino. Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesvelgur's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Litany of Peace. Imric appears lost in nostalgia. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon a dragon. We were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. Yeah. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. There we go. But in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary! Is he? Tell him I am on my way! Tell them. Oh, no, don't. Oh, oh. That was close. I almost skipped that. Quickly, Firemac, we must go to him. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yes, well, we're gonna do it. We gotta do it, because this is the final quest of the patch, so...
Estinian!
I think this was the first time anyone's seen him without his helmet on. Which what spurred on a lot of fangirls moments to like, oh no, he's hot. Kind of moments.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgur to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. 'Tis an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
See, there are passing comments that make knowledge that we did the Dragoon stuff.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Emmerich. You but acted in defense of Ishgard, as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords. Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir. Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age. Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward. Look at that book. Look at that book. Oh, it looks so cool. He's gone. As an Estinian. That's Estinian's bed. Yep, there it is. He left behind that red stained helmet. Is no longer. Is he a rage-filled man? He's no longer that. Oh, we're not done. Okay, cool, fine, okay. I figured that'd be the end. I was gazing out the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way toward the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Firemac. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is that the places that this that is that and what strange jest is that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords. But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in a man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that the Justinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Firemac, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Cool. Alright, now we're finally ending the quest. Just gotta go to Fortom Manor. Fortom Manor. Fortom Manor. Fortom Manor. Fortom Manor. Fortom. You saved the day again, Firemac. Not that I ever doubted you would. Is it lagging? I think it did. You spoke with Sir Emmerich? I do not envy him his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Detritus? What is... Every time they bring on like a word I've never heard of into these. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Cutscene, it should be cutscenes. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing of Ishgard. Cool. I guess that wasn't possible before. Who be this, you think? Oh, I know, it's that one guy. Yeah, see, it's Mr. Warrior Darkness dude. Who doesn't have a voice. They didn't bother giving him a voice. Like, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Don't you worry. I'm evil. This looks like the Sylphans. Like Littlebis and our Warrior Darkness boy. Thank you, Blanharez. How ers? Lenhars? Nay, ye need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected, then. Aye, there is naught to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Who's that? It looks like Alphinaud's clothes, but wait. Could it be? Alizé? But Thancred is here to save the day. This way! Him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part and we will play ours. And thus the grey mist give way to azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song. But beneath shroud bogs, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. They didn't use the credits, I noticed. You know, that's fine. You know, that's technically the end of Heavensward, the story, the main story, but there's clearly more.